What's going on? I think we're live. Should be. Many seconds in, we should be live. Hope you're doing well. Hope your week's wrapping up. We're going to talk about Jesse Waters and how fucking weird this guy is. This guy is out there on a limb. I do not know who could take this man seriously. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. I go live 5 days a week, every weekday. As long as America has 5 weekdays in a week, I'll be going live. Again, I'm really pushing for a week that consists of Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, weekends being Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I think that only keeps up with the times, but until that day comes, well, no, let's be honest. Even if we cut our weeks down to 3 days, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'd still go live Monday through Friday. And if I hit the lottery and came into a large sum of money, I'd probably go live 7 days a week because I love doing this. It's just hard to fit it in right now. So welcome. Hit subscribe. Hit the notification bell too, because I forgot my tripod. I wanted to set it up. I want to try to do something new on the live. I want to try to watch something with you. We're going to try to watch Jesse Waters. Not much of him. Because again, I don't know how anyone could take this man seriously. He's such a weirdo. But I want to play this, what is it? 4-minute clip, 3 minutes, 56 seconds, which might be too long of Jesse Waters. If you don't know who Jesse Waters is, he's the new Tucker Carlson on Fox. Just like Tucker Carlson was the new Sean Hannity. Sean Hannity was the new Bill O'Reilly. And they just progressively, it's like multiplicity. You ever seen that movie with Michael Keaton? I think it was from the early 90s. And they figured out how to clone Michael Keaton. But each clone progressively got worse. And like the genetics, it was like inbreeding almost. Like the genetics just kept getting messed up with each clone that they pumped out. That's kind of what Fox News is with Jesse Waters. He's like a 5th clone of Bill O'Reilly. Just like the DNA is altered at this point. He's inbred. If this was a pit bull, they'd put him down. So we're going to do that in a second. Oh, that was the other thing. I got a Discord server up and running. I sent a request out to Bandito. Koo, the freestyler, joined the Discord. If you see the thumbnail for this video on Discord, that is the server thumbnail. So I want to put that out there. And if you are on Discord and would like to join, I can't figure out how to get a link. The invite, again, I'm working on this, okay? A work in progress. I'm old. I'm Gen X, old millennial. That's my generation, so Discord is just scraping out of touch. Listen, if you give me a pager or a beeper, I know exactly how to work a pager or a beeper. Discord, that's the technology that I teeter on. So I could only find an invite link. What's in that pen, my boy? Naked Juice. So I could only find an invite link from my Discord server that I just built tonight. But it said it expired in 14 days if you shared it with anyone, so I did not want to put in the description. Guessing 38. Oh, you were kind. I wish I was 38. It's like, give me a flip. Listen, the flip phone's coming back, Chevy. But yeah, I could work a flip phone. My first phone was a Nokia. We used to play Snake. And it wasn't an app. It was a little digital screen. Pixels. It was pixels. So yeah, you give me a flip phone, I'm good. Discord, but I'm proud to say we got the Discord server up for this channel. You had the razor? I remember the razor. Oh my God. I didn't think I'd ever hear that name again. I think I had a razor too. I was working in radio at the time, and I think they did a promotion where they gave us all razors. And that was at the point where they were trying to make um, phones smaller. So I think I had a razor that was like this big. Do you remember the really small razors? That's so funny. Holy shit. If you don't know what we're talking about, when the live is over, go Google razor phone. They were just trying to make them really thin and really small. Wonder why that didn't pan out. Anyways, um, so yeah, very excited to say that the Discord server is up. It is called Rob Hood Community. I think that's what it's called. Jesus, I should have wrote this down. Are you listening to me, Jesus? Take notes. Um, I'm pretty sure it's called Rob Hood Community. That's what the server's called, just for right now. Again, I'm just piecing this together. I can change it later. In fact, if anyone has a funny name, um, what was the name I was thinking of calling it? Oh, shoot. Oh, the McRob is back. Funny parody of the McRib is back. So if you have a funny idea for the server name on Discord, shoot in the comments. Leave it in the chat. I'm up and open for anything. I don't know how many times you can change it, but maybe we just have fun with it. So if you're on Discord, look for Rob Hood Community. Again, the thumbnail to this video, it says support your local murder with a crow sitting on a guillotine. That is the thumbnail for the server. That's why I put that thumbnail up on this, so you can find the server if you're on Discord. Who am I, Ryan Adams? I'll tell you who I'm not. I'm not Brian Adams. Is that your cousin? The great songwriter of Summer of '69. I am a YouTuber, a live streamer. I'd like to say I put out recorded videos, but it's been a little while. You can go back through my catalog, though. I do comedy videos, satire videos. This live stream is like news commentary, essentially trying to do a Philly DeFranco thing, but much more opinionated, not watered down. This isn't news for teens. I'm not trying to grab the teen audience. No relationship. Damn it. I was hoping we had hit the jackpot here. Ryan. Do you get that a lot? Before YouTube, I worked in radio for 20 years. So I have stories of working in the media and meeting people and interviewing people. Well, color me interested. Well, color me bad. Another old reference. If you're my age and you get that, that's a good music group. Look it up if you're too young to understand. And I like to reference a lot of things from the 90s. That's the other thing, Ryan, you should know about me. The 90s was my heyday. So a lot of my references will be from that time period. This is kind of like a timepiece. And Ryan, if you hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, because I go live Monday through Friday, every weekday. That's my word. Sometimes I'll go live twice a day, sometimes on the weekends. Sometimes I was live streaming Fortnite, but I felt like that became too much for the channel, because I do haunted explores, I do satirical comedy videos, I do just weird random videos. I do live streams, and I felt like Fortnite on this channel too was pushing it. So I created a new channel called @YachtRocker. You can look it up. It has an orca whale in the avatar. And as soon as I built that channel, my PlayStation would not allow me to live stream from it. So that's been very frustrating, because I was going to try to do daily live Fortnite live streams. Thank you, Ryan, for subbing. Appreciate it. That means a lot to me. I can't do it without you. And I love these live streams with people up in the chat. It makes it so much more fun. And what I was talking about before, Ryan, is if you're on Discord, there's a lot of people here who are part of the family that come often to multiple lives a week. Oh, and when we talk about live, in the lives, we talk about news commentary. That's why I said I'm like Philly DeFranco. Because that's what Philly does, but he's so watered down. His target audience is like tweens. Like the people that listen to, that's what I call the hip hop for, you know? Like that's his target audience. You know, the generic mixtape tween crowd of the latest hits. And we don't do that. We go a little, what is Discord? You don't sound dumb at all. My friend, that's what I was just saying. I'm too old to know half this ish. Discord, how do I even describe this? Because I don't know really either. It's essentially an app that people build communities on, I think. I'm working it out. I know I belong to a bunch of communities on Discord. And every video game developer, I think, has a community on Discord. And if you want to get connected with people that are into communities, you go on Discord. It's like a weird Reddit. It's like a chat version of Reddit. I don't know how to describe it. And I'm really bad at this, but Ryan, it's you're 36. Yeah. So you get it. You're around my age. So what I'm gonna advise you to do is look up what Discord is. And then if you want to join, I have an account. I just created a server for this channel called Rob Hood Community, uh, which we'll rename at a different point. But yeah, it's hard to explain. But essentially, what it is like if we talk about something where people have ideas and they want to go in the server and say, "Hey, has he talked about this? Hey, do you want to talk about this on live?" And you can link some news stories, or I can chat with you. Earlier, when I created the Discord, I sent an invite to a few subscribers, and one of them joined immediately. His name's Koo the Freestyler. He comes in the lives often, and me and him were chatting just on the server. So you could just chat back and forth. We could do phone calls. There's, I think, video chat. There's a bunch of stuff. It's cool to just build a community. That's what I would say it is. It's community building through a website, an app, however you're utilizing it. I hope that does it some justice. I'm really bad at this. This is why I need like these young kids that are helping me build it. Uh, I think Koo's got to be in his 20s or something, late teens. I'm not sure. But he said he would help me do it. So I'm old. I just know it is cool because there's a lot of people I know that use it for different things. There's a lot of YouTubers. I mean, I don't know if you heard about the big controversy surrounding Mr. Beast and some of his employees. I talked about it earlier this week on the live stream. But they got in trouble on the Discord. Kind of scared me off from wanting to start a Discord if people are going to be acting rogue and wild on there. Got to make sure there's moderators. And with Mr. Beast money, he could have paid for moderators. He let his ish run wild. So that's what Discord is. I got it set up, Rob Hood Community. I will figure out how to put a link so people can join, and I'll start doing that in the description. Or if you've subbed to the channel, I'll do a community post again. I Google everything. I watch YouTube videos on how to do it, and then I do it. So that being said, let's get into this ish. This is, I don't know if anybody leans to the Fox News persuasion. Yo, English or Spanish? English or Spanish? What? I'm both. Biz churro? Blazing churro. Is it blazing churro? It's got to be blazing churro. Churro is my favorite food, by the way. Fucking love them. And Benuelos. Love some Benuelos. Chris, I'm coming to Boston in a few weeks for vacation. You got any baddies you can pass? Bud, I'm more than married. But I tell you what, you come into town and you be yourself, and people will like you. Okay, that's what we look for around here. Authenticity. So you just bring that. You bring that energy, Chris. Where are you going in Boston? Do you know? For a few weeks too. That's how you do a vacation. Is everybody paying attention here? Chris is coming into Boston for a few weeks, he said. That means 3 at least. I always tell people, that's how you got to do a vacation. You can't do 7 days. By the time you get home, you're already tired. Got to do a few weeks, no matter where you go on vacation. Respect, Chris. That's how you do it. And that's what companies should be letting their employees do. Because you know what? When Chris gets back from vacation, you know who's going to be the most well-rested, most re-energized person? Chris is. So a lot of respect. Blazing churro. I forget what we were talking about. Horchata and churros. God damn, I miss those. All right. So I want to play this clip. Staying downtown? Okay, well, you're probably going to go to the North End. And when you do, don't go to Mike's Pastry. It's on that main strip in the North End. And it's where everybody says, you got to go to get cannolis. No, you don't. You're wasting your money. I'm not saying they're bad, they're just not great. What you want to do is you go around the corner and down the alley, or just ask somebody. Look up Bova's, Bova. Okay, Bova's Bakery, open 364 days a year, I believe it is. So as long as you're not coming, I think it's on like Christmas, which you're not. They'll be open, and they're open like 24 hours a day. I'm pretty sure, because I've gone in there pretty late at night and got some good pastries. And what you're gonna ask for, Chris, right by the common. Oh, so if you're right by the common, you can walk. You can walk over to North End. Um, so just ask people. But you're gonna go to Bova's and you're gonna ask for a lobster tail. It's not the 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 land. I mean the sea spider lobster. It's not that shellfish. A lobster tail at a bakery is a pastry, and I don't know what they put in it. It must be drugs because it's so addictive. It is my favorite fucking food in all of New England. Lobster tail from Bova's Bakery. Nobody does a lobster tail like Bova's. Nobody does a cannoli like Bova's. If you like the rice balls, get them there. Um, they'll heat them up for you. But Chris, trust me, go to Bova's, ask for a lobster tail. Okay. Hey, what's up, my sky, New Zealand? What time is it there? It's got to be what? 7 in the morning? 7 in the morning in New Zealand, I think. Lobster from a bakery. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's not actual lobster. It's a pastry. It's just called a lobster tail because it looks like a lobster's tail. Um, but it's the best pastry ever. Better than cannolis. Better than it. You got to get a lobster tail. I don't know if it's a strictly Boston thing. It might be though. 3 p.m. 3 p.m. Friday. How is Friday? I always feel like you're coming from the future, my sky, New Zealand. Is Friday a good day? I believe it is. I believe it's a really, yeah, try it. And listen, they're cheap too. You can get the small ones or the big lobster tails. Get a couple small ones, eat them right outside because you're going to love them. And then you go back in and buy a box of them. Um, sorry, I didn't mean to detour this whole live. Who was here that was new? Ryan Adams. If you're still here, this is not typical, or maybe it is typical. I'll just chat with people. But we're going to talk about some news. It's just I love when people come in the chat. Like my Sky New Zealand's been a sub forever, and I'm always fascinated with the time it is in New Zealand when he jumps in. Uh, San Francisco is bread shaped like crab. Really? And CJ's here. CJ's part of the family. So everybody welcome Ryan. Ryan just subbed. Appreciate it. Hopefully we're gonna crack 1,370 soon. We're on our way to beating Philly DeFranco at 7 million. That's weird. What kind of bread is it? Is it sourdough? What kind of bread could they make shaped like a crab? That's fucking wild. But I'm guessing, now that I'm saying it out loud and people are kind of reacting to it, I'm guessing the lobster tail pastry is, yeah, it sounds awesome. Let's be honest. Yeah, that sounds really good. I got to think the lobster tail pastry is strictly a Boston thing. Because I've said this to people before, and I think every time I say lobster tail, they think of like the shellfish. And I go, no, 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 the pastry. And they're like, what? So yeah, Chris, please try it. And then please jump on a live and let me know what you think. And maybe please pick me up one. I'll come meet you. Actually, I'm like fucking 8 miles from there. I could just go and get one. I'm just lazy. I gotta go get some though. That's what I'll do. I'll go get some. I'll take you guys on a live to Bova's. I'll have to do that some night. I'll take you guys to Bova's. We'll go get a lobster tail. And I'll show you what they look like because they're amazing. All right. Shh, my thing keeps shutting off. I wanted to try something new tonight. See if I can pull it off. Fuck. Hold on. Sorry. So, I talked about you don't like Boston clam chowder. We're gonna be fighting CJ because the clam chowder here is amazing. And if you find someone who can make it, my wife was making it for a while and she got really good at it. You got to use a real heavy cream though. And the spoon, it's a good chowder where you could put the spoon in the chowder and the spoon stands up straight. Okay, that's how you know you got a good chowder. So Chris, when you're in town, red sauce. No, that's Manhattan clam chowder. Manhattan is red, and that is disgusting. Boston clam chowder is white. I don't know who gave you red sauce clam chowder and told you it was from Boston or New England clam chowder. You're thinking of Manhattan clam chowder. Um, so Chris, that's the other thing. If you come to Boston and you order New England clam chowder or just a clam chowder, and your spoon, when they give you the spoon, put it in it. If it doesn't stand up straight, it's not good. Okay, just giving you the fair warning. All right. So I talked about the Zoom that the white dudes for Kamala Harris, the Zoom space that they did the other day and raised like $2 billion or something. It was like Jeff Bridges, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, um, Frodo Baggins, I forget his name, Rudy. There was a bunch of Mark Hamill, bloody phone shut off. Yeah, see, CJ, Manhattan clam chowder. That is disgusting. You're right. Nobody likes that. Even people from Manhattan don't like that. Um, so this Zoom, white dudes, Jeff Bridges, the dude, white dudes for Kamala Harris, raised all this money. Their account got banned on Twitter because Elon is a terribly insecure little boy. Um, Made it to Fox News. And I don't know if you guys know about Jesse Waters. I already said he's kind of like the movie Multiplicity with Michael Keaton, where the original Michael Keaton gets cloned, and each clone gets worse and worse. Like they're inbreeding. It's like the royal family. And this Jesse Waters, who's on Fox News, is essentially Bill O'Reilly's fourth clone because it's like Bill O'Reilly, Sean Hannity, Tucker Carlson, Jesse Waters. So by the time you get to Jesse Waters, like I was saying, like if he was a pit bull, they would have had to put him down. They would have been like, this thing's genetics are bad. We just got to put out its misery, euthanize it. And some of his takes are so horrible. That's why I wanted to talk about this because he says at the end of this little segment, he says, I heard a scientist say, and I know he's probably being sarcastic or trying to attempt humor, but this is on Fox News, not known for comedy. Jesse not known for comedy, known for, if anything, like saying wild shit and hoping people think it's the truth. He said, I heard a scientist say that if you vote for a woman, you eventually transition to one. Which, if that's a joke, that's like Roseanne Barr level joke, Roseanne Barr now level joke. And it also feels kind of like it wasn't a joke. He was trying to scare his audience. My Sky New Zealand. Have you seen the alien pictures of mine that I posted? They don't like it. Which one? I liked a few of your photos. Your photos always come into my feed. I love them. And we're gonna watch this real quick. We're gonna try to do something new. I want to watch something with you guys. And if you're good, hit the subscribe button, notification bell, and hit that thumbs up. You could just double tap the screen. You could just hi one me. Boop boop, and that will hit the like button. I haven't seen. By the way, you guys, if you don't follow My Sky New Zealand, I would do it. He always posts these rad, weird photos. His first video I ever watched was the Kermit the Frog. What's the Rainbow Connection, which I personally, oh, my Kermit's not in here. We moved, so my Kermit's hiding somewhere, but I got a Kermit, the frog that I inherited from my mother. When my parents died, I didn't get much, but I did get a cool Kermit the Frog Muppet from my mom. It's time y'all wake up to what's going on in my sky. That's the truth. So I would definitely suggest checking out My Sky's content. And if there's any other creators that, want to shout out that do stuff, just, drop it in the chat. I'd love to check your stuff out, and I will, your subs are going down. YouTube's probably messing with you, man. That's like mine. Oh, there's Bandito. We're going to play this video of Jesse Waters. Almost smacked myself in the face. I'm going to try to do something new. We're going to watch it with you. I'll watch it in the screen, and we'll pause it and fucking call this dude crazy. Bandito is part of the family. I already know he's subscribed and hit the notification bell, so I ain't got to say it for him. But I do got to tell him, Bandito, uh, I got the Discord server up today. Koo already joined. I sent you a request because you and Koo are my only two friends on Discord. But I got the server up. So, oh, you just joined the server? Okay, I haven't checked, but I wanted to let you know because I was excited. You're the second person that joined then. The thumbnail on this video, it's a crow sitting on a guillotine. It says support your local murder. That's the thumbnail for the server. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, Bandito, it's called Rob Hood Community. Just for now. Like I said earlier, if anybody has a more clever name, a funnier name for the Discord server, leave it in the comments and we'll switch it up. I'm all down to crowdsource this. You guys are funnier than I am sometimes. So, you know, you let me know. We'll tweak out the server however we can. We'll get it all fixed up. But I want to let you guys know that Discord server is up and running. As soon as I figure out how to get a link for people to join, I'll put it in the description. Until then, I gotta Google and YouTube it. Until then, if you're on Discord, just search it out or leave your handle in the comments after this video and I'll go request you and send you the link. All right, let's try to watch this. This is, again, Fox News, Jesse Waters. Hold on, I'm going to see how loud it is. Talking about the white dudes for Trump Zoom call. I don't know who this other first dude is that talks, but he's annoying as fuck. Let me make a point. Listen to what their complaints, what their critiques are. It's almost nonsense. The rapper guy. Did you already watch this video, Bandito? You got to let me know who he is.
Well, Democrats have found a new way to rally support for Kamala Harris with virtual safe spaces. Last week, the campaign hosted various Zoom calls with titles like Win with Black Men.
Virtual safe spaces. They always got to be using these trigger words. It's so irritating.
South Asian women for Harris and white women answer the call 2024. Last night, it was time for white dudes for Harris.
Does anybody hear how that lady talks? She talks like this. It's almost like she's doing a voice. That's irritating. Politics, I'm always up to speed. Now, here's a dude I can't stand. Pete Buttigieg. Bagugabeg. Pete Bagugaba. Peter Big Pugaba. Him. Hate this guy.
Politics is just vibes. Having said that, the vibes right now are incredible.
I was brought to the party not so much
the dude
white, and I certainly am.
Yep.
But because I'm a dude, I'm white.
Is she AI?
I'm for Harris.
The idea that men can gather to talk about how we feel.
Look at who's this? Rudy? Frodo? I forget his name. The dude abides. Yes. And CJ, is she AI? Fucking CJ, you're brilliant. I hate how he's like, that guys can gather and talk about their feelings. It's like, yeah, no shit. That's what we do that's what I'm doing on this live. Talk about my feelings and opinions on news. Everybody's talking about their feelings. And the funniest part is Fox News is about to try to railroad this and make fun of it while they're only talking about how they feel about it. Everything fucking is feelings. I hate how they, like, what's his name? Sean Ashton. That's it. Sean Aston Martin? I don't know. Sean Bentley.
Interesting.
Oh, is it?
Concept.
Powerful concept. You can share your feelings. Shut up.
We have here. It's like a rainbow of beige.
What do you think about that? Rainbow of beige.
Sounds like a fun day to me.
Yeah, probably is Bandito. Yeah, who's this guy?
Racist. It's the polite racism cracks me up. And Jesse's supposed to be the embodiment of conservative racist face.
Bandito, is he a rapper? Because he is just, I don't know why they have him on there. He's got to be like the token black guy. The token black guy. This clown. He's a MAGA rapper. Hobbits for Harris. Oh my God, CJ. Fucking killing it. I am slacking on the jokes. God damn, I got to write some stuff. Because CJ, you coming out spitting fire.
It's never.
I thought
it's never the
on the face of
Republicans
polite racism.
who ever bring up race. It's never. It's always the same thing. White dudes for Kamala, awesome. So now I'll start setting up.
Do not Kamala.
Like it just makes no sense. And what if we had black dudes, black brothers for Trump? Well, we'd all lose our.
So he just said, what if we had black dudes, black brothers for Trump? Do these fucking morons not watch any of the Trump rally photos? Everybody standing behind him is holding a sign or a t-shirt. They now have a bunch of black people always behind Trump. And all the black people that are behind Trump always wear shirts and hold signs that say blacks for Trump. Like, this is what I mean. It's like these fucking people. He says, what if we were whites for Nazi? Yeah. Let's get into that. Let's listen to that. Because that's what I mean. It's like, it's just, what are you talking about? Like, what the fuck are these people talking about? Who takes these people serious?
As soon as we showed up for the meeting. So, I mean, or what if we had white guys for, I don't know, Nazism? You know, like, where do you...
Like, they do. In fact, Trump's base goes out and does rallies at Charlottesville. Like, that was the whole joke of whiter guys for Trump. The live stream I did the other day is that David Duke supported Trump. Like a head Nazi, a head KKK dude. Like, they do. That's what I mean. Like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Does he just have to spew generic shit that makes no sense?
You know what I'm saying? Like, why is white the issue? It should be, or men, since according to them, everything's gender fluid, and you could literally be in a meeting and realize the whole time you're in the white dudes for Kamala, that you really should be at the black women for Kamala meeting.
Does that guy not understand gender fluid has nothing to do with race? Like, this guy's a certified moron, right? Or sorry, as my mom would say, a certified maroon.
Like, this is pathetic, and this is what they do. And I'd just like to point out,
what?
There wasn't one regular dude on there. It was all guys who haven't done movies in a while. And none of them looked the camera dead in the eye. They all looked to the side, which is acting for, I need to check.
It's so funny. This dude, his critique is like, they're guys who haven't done movies in a while. Didn't Jeff Bridges just do them? Isn't Jeff Bridges in like a bunch of movies? I mean, maybe not Sean Astin, but I know for a fact Luke Skywalker, what's his name? Mark Hamill? Luke Skywalker Hamill? He just fucking, didn't he just do something in The Mandalorian? Or, I don't know. So, wasn't he at the end of Mandalorian? Wasn't that him, like, youthified? Didn't they give him the Benjamin Button CGI? Like, if he's saying these people are, like, out of work, washed up, who the fuck is he? What the fuck? They don't even have his name. Who is that dude? Like, who the fuck are you, bro, to say that Luke Skywalker is fucking not relevant? I think Luke Skywalker Mark Hamill. Jeez. Isn't he like voicing a ton of fucking cartoons and Jokers and all that stuff? Like, who the fuck are you, bro? Who are you besides Fox News, the 5 commentator, second mic to Jesse Waters? Like, you're number 2 mic to Jesse Waters. Jesse fucking Waters. The Tucker Carlson fucking fill-in. Who the fuck are you? I don't mean to swear this much, but seriously, saying Jeff Bridges and Mark Hamill are flabby, washed up, whatever, looking for a check is like the most fucking nonsensical thing. Like, it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. And it's coming from, who the fuck are you? Are you like Kid fucking Rock's retarded cousin? Like, who is this? Is that DJ Smashmouth? Who's Kid Rock's? And I hate to use the R word, but I'm pissed. Like, what was it? DJ, who's the fucking DJ? Not Smashmouth. Is it Smashmouth? Who's that fucking dude that did Kid Rock stuff? You guys know what I'm talking about? Again, my apologies for the language. I'm really sorry, but like, this motherfucker Makes no sense. And people take him seriously. People like think he's, I'm guessing, a legitimate black voice to represent conservatism. I don't know. So frustrating.
Them looked in the camera and said, I'm light skins for President Trump. Our meeting's tomorrow at 4 p.m. I won't be there because I don't believe in this stuff.
It did feel a little bit like the struggle session, right? There's a lot of feelings were being
CJ,
discussed.
she's definitely AI.
Well, I strongly disagree with Tyrus. Finally, a politician is speaking to me, a white dude. The white voter has been completely overlooked in this country. I felt Trump was really not speaking to me. And now Kamala Harris is finally bringing the white men out of the wilderness in this country and asking them how they feel, pandering to me.
No, you're only doing this
Catering
because
to
you love
me.
the Hobbits. That's the only reason why you're a Lord of the Rings junkie and your favorite actor
Calling
is so
me weird,
so,
Tyrus.
No, you know what?
Tyrus?
Yes.
Who
'cause a
is
little
this
weird
dude?
good.
Call me a white dude, call me weird, but I'm into this. So I signed up for the Zoom, and I thought it was going to be great because they've been calling me toxic for quite some time.
Look at him
And I
use
thought
his
maybe
hands
we were
like
gonna get
Trump.
over that, and they were going to talk
All
about
these
wages and
conservatives.
security, but no. This was a struggle session for pale, hairy, flabby California artists. And it was basically saying, if you want to be accepted by women, you should vote for a woman. Now, I don't see why any man would vote Democrat. It's not the party of virtue, security. It's not the party of strength. It's definitely not the party of family. And to be a man and then vote for a woman just because she's a woman is either childish, that person has mommy issues, or they're just trying to be accepted by other women. And I heard the scientists say the other day that when a man votes for a woman, he actually transitions into a woman.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, that's what.
I don't know if that was the live feed cutting away after he said that, but the craziest shit when you hear them say, this isn't, I don't know why a man would ever vote for Democrat. They're not the party of strength. Like, any fucking conservative, like, I don't know, Trump is the embodiment of strength? Okay. Miss Captain McDonald's. Captain brags about fucking eating a quarter pounder with cheese every day, a Big Mac every day, right? That was like his regiment. The party of virtue. Grab him by the, the convicted SA, the Epstein BFF. And this is just stuff off the top of my head. I'm not even, some of the scientists, cite your sources. Holy shit. I wish somebody said that to him. Just give us a source, Jesse. Just link it in the description. Just like I linked that video in the description. Jesse, just link your sources. That's it. We just need a little footnote. Holy shit. But outside of all that they're claiming whatever, their critiques is so, it's so irritating when the facts don't care about your feelings. Shapiro crowd, this party that likes to pretend they just have the staunch facts on their side. Their whole critique was like, this is flabby, not relevant California artists. Like, they couldn't say anything besides a weak diss. Like, they didn't comment on any of the points they made. They didn't, like, I would have taken Sean Aston Martin to task for saying, like, oh, white guys finally have a place to speak about their feelings. That's powerful. It's like, no, this world was built for white guys to fucking have feelings. It's like the whole issue that a lot of people have right now is like, only white guys' feelings have been considered for the past, I don't know, since dawn of time. Ugh, since caveman. So, like, why didn't Fox News like lace into them for that? Like, critique what the fuck they're saying, not how they look. That's such a, I don't know, that's not the party of strength to me. Strength of mental strength, fucking mental wit, just strength of character. These dudes are weak ass fucking whiny bitches on Fox News. Like, that was their complaint. Their complaint was like, oh, they're all looking for a payday. Everybody in politics is looking for a payday. I don't think the fundraisers are, but yes, everybody. Your side, this side, that side, the other side. Everybody in capitalism, that's all I want is a payday. Critique what the fuck they're saying. Like, Sean Ashton literally in that clip was like being serious too. He wasn't even being satirical. That's the thing. Like, if he was doing it with a breath of comedy, that's one of the funniest things ever. If he's like, finally, us white guys can get together and talk about our feelings. Like, originally when I watched that the first time, not the third, fourth, or fifth, the first time I was like, oh, this dude's kidding. And then you see his face and he takes like a long pause and he's like very serious, unless he's acting, which he is a good actor. But that dude said that seriously. Like, finally, us white guys can get together and share our feelings. It's like, Sean, you fucking dolt. White guys have always done that. In fact, that's what laws are, is how white guys feel. That's fucking what rules the world, is white guys' feelings. Sorry, I'm not reading the comments. I gotta. Oh, they and their feelings. Yeah, the waves are rocking that party right now. They can't help themselves. We're just revenue money. That's it. That's it. But it's so frustrating to witness that and know there are people out there watching it, like nodding along. Like, that made complete sense to them. Which to me, I go, I wish I was watching it with Bandito. Bandito, I need to like go over shit with you before I go live, because that fucking cite your sources. That's the shit that if I take my time and write it, I can be that funny. But I can't be that funny off the cuff like you can. So I need to take some time and craft these things. That's again why we got the Discord, because homie, I need your help. Um, but like, shit, people watch that and listen to Jesse Waters, the multiplicity clone of Tucker Carlson, and they don't even think cite your sources. They're like, he heard a guy on TV must say facts because he on TV heard scientists say if you vote for women, you transition into one. And like, people like fucking eat that up and think it's the gospel truth because their TV told it to them. Fuck. I don't have much hope for humanity. You don't watch me? No. Was Sam Cedar from Massachusetts? Are you serious? I had no idea he was from Massachusetts. I do not watch the Majority Report, but I know of him. I've watched clips of him, and now you're gonna make me watch some more clips of him. God damn it, Bandito. All right, fine. I'll watch some of it. I watched some more news. I love them. Cody. Both sides see us as dollars. That's all. That's this country, the wealthy. Ooh, what did I tweet? Oh, the movie on Netflix. I'm not on Netflix. The movie on YouTube I watched today over the course of a day, because it's almost 3 hours or 3.5 hours. So it took me from like 6 this morning till literally 9 p.m. tonight to finish watching it. I was even watching it making like the kids' dinner. It's called Everything is a Rich Man's Trick, and it details from World War One and the original Bush, the father of George H.W. Bush, and his money going to nefarious causes, all the way through the JFK assassination. That is not a conspiracy, but multiple shooters. And again, it details all of this stuff, and it is free on YouTube. It's called Everything is a Rich Man's Trick. Please check it out. It's very fascinating. Bandito, he's Monday through Friday, noon to 3 p.m. on the East Coast time, and he's in Massachusetts. Are you sure he's from Massachusetts? I believe you, but I just had never heard that. That's so fascinating. See, Monday through noon to 3, he's got a studio though. See, I got to buy a house at some point because I want to buy a house and build myself a little studio so I could do something like that. Monday through Friday, noon to 3, catch me live. The studio's in Brooklyn. Oh, that's cool. But I believe he's from Mass. I need to listen to him talk then. See if I can figure out where in Mass he's from. But I know I've seen his studio. He's got a nice studio. I don't have a studio. I just have an area with a sleeping, farting dog next to me. Oh man, she's funny. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up, but that was new watching that clip of Jesse Waters, the multiplicity clone of Tucker Carlson. And I don't know who that Tyson, what was he call him? Tysonio? Is he Tysonio Hall? I don't know who that dude was, but it's so funny how he says shit. And like he has a job where he's paid a lot of money to say shit on TV. And he says shit like, "Look, can we have blacks for Trump?" It's like, you do, you moron. Do you not see like when Trump started paying black people to stand behind him? That was like the biggest thing that they wanted was the language on their shirts to say blacks for Trump. Like very easy, clear messaging. That's been happening for years now, bro. Like the fact that you said that and nobody else is like, "Hey, moron," that's like a thing. Like Trump's very proud of that. I'm sure it's a bragging point. In fact, I read in the news he said he's been the best president for black people since Lincoln or some shit. Like Trump's very proud of that stuff. Um, we've lived in an oligarchy for all of our lives. Now they attempted yeah, kleptocracy. Is that the I forget what that one is, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's unfortunate. And the reason I suggest that everything is a rich man's trick is because of all that you guys are mentioning. The oligarchy, the corporatocracy, the kleptocracy, the all that stuff, it all is the kind of same thread that is woven through this movie that's free on YouTube. Everything is a rich man's trick. Very fascinating movie. Well done. All right, I got to wrap it up. But again, if you want to join the Discord, leave a comment down below with your handle. I'll send you a request. I'm going to try to get a link to join the Discord. I'll put in the description. They own the media. I know. That's why I'm on YouTube. I know. I'm very well aware. Yeah, hit me up on Discord. I got to just remember to check it. But we can connect there. We can talk there. I think we can do phone calls there. I'm trying to like do a Google rundown of every feature it has because I'd like to utilize it to the max. But from what I know, like there's a lot that we could do through the Discord. So look for Rob Hood Community. If you have a suggestion for the new server name, let me know. And hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. Thank you guys so much. Fun night, fun watching that with you. Bandito, I'll check out Sam Cedar a little more often. But I like to teeter more into the entertainment stuff. I know he does all the political stuff. Tonight, I just couldn't believe Jesse Waters fucking. How could you go on TV and say that shit and think you're a serious person? That's beyond me. Anyways, thank you guys so much. I look forward to connecting with you guys on Discord. And tomorrow's Friday, so I'll see you guys tomorrow.